Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is LB, the Realist with Surrealistic Studios, where the realist is real. Thank you for joining me again. I'm back on my Bill Cosby shit because, honestly, I heard something and it just reminded me that I didn't touch on this in my last Bill Cosby video that I did this morning. So, I'm going to put the phone down because I want less, bullshit to be heard. Everybody is mad at Bill Cosby, not for the sexual misconduct allegations but people were mad at Bill Cosby before all this shit because of a speech that he did. And they dubbed it the Poundcake speech. And I forget exactly where he did the speech. But basically in the speech, he was saying how black people need to take more responsibility for themselves. He spoke on how black mothers need to stop having baby after baby that they can't take care of. He talked about how young black men need to be held accountable for their actions, whether they or, if they ever commit a crime, they should be held responsible for that. And not only that, but why is he committing the crime in the first place? Where is his moral ground? Like where's the parenting involved? You know what I'm saying? So Bill just wanted the black community to come together and to really reevaluate the way we carry ourselves in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Bill was overgeneralizing and trying to say that all black people are having too many babies and we're all still in pound cake. I think what his sentiment was that there is a certain percentage of people in the black community that do stupid shit. I think that there's a certain percentage of people in every community that does stupid shit. But Bill was trying to talk to us. He wanted us to be more than what was depicted in the media, because this is something that Bill Cosby was very big on. He wanted to change the image of the black person in America, in the world. That's why he was involved in shows like Little Bill and A Different World and The Cosby Show, how he depicted what people, say was the perfect family, the Huxtables were perfect, because he really wanted to change the imagery. So people, when they heard that speech, they got upset. They said, oh, Bill Cosby's criticizing the black community. Bill Cosby tells black people to pull their pants up. Bill Cosby said this. Bill Cosby said that. And you know what? So the fuck what? Grow up. Fam, it is not that deep. I actually hear people out here making videos seriously fuming, like they are mad, they are angry at Bill Cosby because how dare he criticize them? How dare who the fuck is Bill Cosby to criticize me? That's how they felt. In reality, he was only speaking to a certain percentage of people that fall into that stupid ass category in which you go out and you commit crimes for no fucking reason because it's thug life or whatever the fuck you say. Or if a woman is out here spreading her legs for every nigga on the street, having all these babies and then getting on welfare and having to live off the state. That shit is true. He ain't telling lies. He ain't fabricating nothing. That shit is true. Not all black people do it. A percentage of black people do it, just like a percentage of every group of people does it. But he wanted us to really be self-aware of the imagery that was being portrayed. That's what I got from it, at least. And you had all these people out here seriously mad at Bill Cosby, saying, you know, he criticized me, or he told us to pull our pants. He criticized people's favorite comedians like Eddie Murphy and D.L. Hughley, and these comedians took that shit personally. You gotta remember some things. Number one, Bill Cosby currently is 81 years old. When he made the Poundcake speech, how old was he? In his 70s? You're talking about an old man. You're talking about your elder. This is the problem nowadays. We don't respect our elders. Young rappers don't respect the rappers that came before them and opened the door for them. You got young black people don't respect the old black people. There's a lack of respect, of mutual respect. It's unbelievable. In 2018, we done lost all our fucking morals. We lost the Constitution. We lost the justice system. Not that black people ever had justice in this country. But y'all want to talk about a Poundcake speech and then use that Poundcake speech to then go on a rant and degrade and throw Cosby under the bus? Because he told you to pull, because your elder, your grandfather told you to pull your pants up? Well, he ain't my grandfather. I didn't watch Cosby show like that. I never said he was my grandfather. He was never a father figure to me. Shit, calm down. Do you know what Bill Cosby did for black people? Do you even understand? You don't even understand. Bill Cosby came up in the projects in Philly. He didn't start off with money. His people worked for their money. His parents worked for their money. Scraped. He grew up in the projects. Everything he attained on his own. Self-made. And he wanted to project that onto us. This man grew up. He grew up with real bigotry and racism. You got to think. He didn't start popping off until the 60s. What was going on in the 60s? Black people? Progressives? Fam? What was going on in the 60s? Y'all tell me. Because I got some images in my head. Y'all can't even imagine what Bill Cosby has probably gone through. And all of a sudden, we want to act like Bill Cosby doesn't know nothing about racism. He acts as though racism doesn't exist. You got to think, he's a 70-something, 80-something-year-old man that had money, you know, for some years. So, were some points maybe left off from him? Maybe he missed the ball on some issues? Possibly, yes. I'm not saying I agree with every single thing Bill Cosby said and did, but I'm not going to sit here and act like a fucking child that just got scolded because I'm petty over Bill Cosby's Poundcake speech that applied to a certain percentage of the black community. It must have affected you all that bad because y'all responded to it and was like, fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. I've never seen so many black people. I've never heard so many black people say fuck Bill Cosby in my life. I've heard it so much this year and last year, and I go through previous videos of all these black people say fuck Bill Cosby. Really? Really? It's fuck Bill Cosby. Do you know that if it wasn't for Bill Cosby, we'd still have black actors using white stunt doubles in blackface? Did you know that? Did you know that he was the person to stop blackface being used on stunt doubles? He saw somebody putting on black. He said, no, go get me a black man to play me. What are you doing? You're not me. You know, go get a black man to play me. I need darker skin. No, don't put charcoal on, miss. No, fuck that. That was him. He opened doors for black comedians, actors, every fucking body. Any black person on television. He was the first black actor to star on a television series, I Spy, back in the 60s. You can't tell me this man didn't open up doors for everybody. Come on, man. He donated $20 million to Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia. 20, the highest donation ever sent to a HBCU. I believe it was the highest ever. 20 million highest single contribution. So you can't tell me that he wasn't for black excellence. You can't tell me that he wasn't for black people. That he didn't want to see us not only survive in this country, but strive and succeed. He came out with shows like The Cosby Show that depicted a positive image of a black family, of a powerful black woman who married his wife Camille Cosby, who played a lawyer, and a powerful black man who played a doctor, a gynecologist. And a lot of people like to clown him or say that's creepy because he was a gynecologist. Gynecologists are the ones that deliver the babies, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what he did a lot of the time, was deliver babies. And what the fuck is creepy about? Somebody's got to do the fucking job. You think it's only creepy because it's Bill Cosby doing it? You know what I'm saying? He came out with shows like Little Bill, encouraging the youth, helping the youngins get over their learning disabilities and dyslexia, because his son, who was murdered, I believe in the 90s, I believe his son's name was Ennis, I believe. His son was murdered off the on the freeway changing a tire. Murdered. Not to mention his daughter, Enza, I believe, just died earlier this year, but I digress. You know, he outlived 2 of his children. But, you know, I digress. Because I know a lot of people don't give a fuck about that. I digress. You know. This man did a lot for the black image. He did a lot for the black community. And to see the black community just totally turn their backs on him. I'm not saying everybody in the black community. Mostly because people on the ground, people around me, are pretty much in agreement with me. Like we pretty much know what's up, because we don't trust the system. The same system that wants to imprison Julian Assange or execute Julian Assange right now. The same system that continuously locks up black and brown people, mostly black people, a lot of brown people too, but you know, disproportionately compared to white people. Why the fuck are we 80% of the prisons, but 20% of the population or whatever the fuck? Excuse my numbers. I don't know the exact numbers, but you get my point. This man deserves our respect. He deserves our admiration. And quite frankly, he deserved for the black community to be a lot more critical than we were. I'm talking years ago. Myself included, I was asleep on this. But people that knew what was going on are people that should have fucking known better. Especially people that, you know, are Cosby's age, or not even Cosby's age, but, you know, younger than Cosby. People that came up watching Bill Cosby and around Bill Cosby. They should have fucking known better. And to watch these people like D.L. Hughley and all these motherfuckers come out, oh, it's so sad that Bill Cosby's getting locked up. How they, you know, but Kavanaugh, you know, he's still out, and Weinstein, he's still out. Oh, this is racism. Oh, this is a lynching. D.L., you weren't saying that shit just a while ago. You were saying how Bill Cosby he did it. You were mad at the Poundcake speech and how he criticized you and how he told you he didn't like you using the word nigga. I use the word nigga too. I'm not sitting here, you know, with my panties in a fucking bunch, mad at Bill Cosby because an 81-year-old man told me to pull my fucking pants up and stop saying nigga. You sound ridiculous. All you people that are out here, oh, this is so sad. Y'all wasn't saying that shit just a while back. Y'all was you were all too willing to throw Cosby under the bus. All too willing. You couldn't fucking wait. Auntie, what's that? I forget. Jennifer Lewis. I feel like she should be ashamed of her damn self for the way she spoke on Bill Cosby after the fact. Gonna come on a Breakfast Club or some radio show and talk about how there was an instance in which some girl came to her and said Bill Cosby had did something to her. If that was true, why the fuck are you waiting till now to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Why do you wait till now, Auntie? Why do you feel as though it's appropriate now to talk about? Oh, you were scared of Bill Cosby too, Auntie? You were scared of Bill Cosby's power? And how much fucking power can a black man have in the 60s and 70s anyway? All these people talking about he was so powerful. He was America's dad. Not in the 60s? Not in the 70s, bitch? What are you talking about? Poundcake. Y'all niggas is fucking crazy. You done lost your fucking minds. That shit is unbelievable to me. Excuse my French and all that, but I get worked up because I watch video after video of all these people just throwing Cosby under the bus. Like Bill Cosby went around kicking people's puppies and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking Graham Elwood. I watched this recent video on Bill Cosby, man. I wanted to go through the video and wring his neck. You fucking talk about Bill Cosby like that. You don't know shit. You didn't study the stories. You didn't pay it no mind. You was all too willing to throw Cosby. All these fucking people out here are all too willing to throw Cosby under the bus without any evidence, without any corroborating testimonials, flimsy ass stories. These women lied, changed their stories so much, can't even fucking remember how many times they changed the stories. Ex-prostitutes, get the fuck out of here with Poundcake. Y'all niggas being mad because he told you to pull your pants up. How about this? Pull your pants up. And even me, I'm going to stop saying niggas so much for the sake of Bill Cosby. How about that? Let's talk about it. I'm going to stop saying that word so much for the sake of Dr. Bill Cosby, just because I respect the man so much. And no, I ain't going to quit saying it completely all in one day. I'm just saying I will try to stop saying it as much because number one, I want to show respect to Bill Cosby and I want to improve the image of the black man. And number three is just, I feel like my vocabulary should be expanded anyways. I tend to cuss and I say that word when I don't have anything else to say. Or if I'm really trying to drive a point, then I gotta say it. But for the sake of Bill, I'm gonna try not to stop. I'm gonna try not to say it so much. And I don't really sag my pants, so I don't really have to worry about that. But you know what? If you do, whatever. But don't get mad at your grandpa for telling you to do so. You gonna really be petty with your grandpa because he told you to pull your pants up? You sound ridiculous to me, man. You supposed to be so woke. You supposed to be so conscious. But nobody can provide me with details, with actual evidence, with anything that would scream that Bill Cosby is guilty. Nobody can do so. I have yet to have one person in the comments section provide me with any kind of evidence or any kind of useful information that would point to be like, yeah, that's guilt. He's guilty. I keep hearing the same things. He admitted it in the deposition. No, he didn't. How can over 60 women come out against one person? How can't 60 women come out against one person? It's just too hard for you to believe that this man wanted to change the image of the black community. And maybe, just maybe, that's the reason why he got railroaded. You just can't believe that white supremacy is the reason why Bill Cosby is the face and the poster boy of rape and sexual assault in the Me Too movement. It's over your head. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, I'm tripping. LB is tripping because I don't have faith in our justice system. LB is tripping because I don't trust white supremacy. LB is tripping because I believe that you actually should have evidence and that you should be proven, or you should be innocent until proven guilty. But I'm the crazy one. But I'm the one that's tripping. But I'm the one that needs help. I'm the one that needs to do more research. I'm the one that needs to get their facts straight. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm not unreasonable. I am very reasonable. I'm very logical. I will listen to you if you provide me with reasonable, logical intelligence. Okay? Not propaganda, not talking points that you heard on Fox News or whatever mainstream media site that you watch. I'm talking real facts here. Like I said before, if you still think I'm bullshitting and you don't want to believe anything I'm saying, whatever, check out Drew's Story News on Facebook and YouTube. Check out Nicole's View on YouTube and Facebook. Go to those channels, browse through their video section, click on the Bill Cosby videos, then come back here and let me know what you guys think. Because I know I'm leaving out so much stuff, but these people, they bring it, they really break it down for you. I'm telling you, the shit don't add up. It was a fake ass illegal trial. Fuck this bullshit. Free Bill Cosby.